295. 35 hits, though. Motherfucker! Okay. Just block. Please just block. Leaves from the vine. I can't believe it's over, dude. Oh my god, I cannot believe it's over. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Man, the Avatar Legends beta just officially ended about 8 hours ago. I put 20 hours in that game while working full-time all 4 days that the beta was live. I couldn't stop playing. It truly is a very special game. I'm being so serious when I say that I haven't felt this way about a video game since I first picked up Tekken 8 back like 2 years ago. Cause sure, I've dabbled with other fighting games like Street Fighter and Guilty Gear and like Blaze Blue a little bit, Melty Blood, but this game is different. And sure, you could say that it's the IP and the connection I have with it, but honestly, I think the amount of fun I was having, even while I was losing, was kind of insane. I mean, the game literally felt like a drug, like I was addicted to it, and there was nothing I could do about it. Every waking moment during this weekend was spent thinking about this game. I think Avatar Legends might literally be fighting game of the year. And we just had the beta. You know what I mean? So we still have 5 characters we haven't gotten to play yet, and 2 weeks until the game officially drops. So let's talk about everything I learned from the beta. So day 1 of the beta, I already knew who I was going to be playing the entire weekend. Obviously, I was picking Azula. I've been talking about wanting to play Azula since she was first dropped. Actually, one of my first videos when I came back to YouTube in the first place was reacting to the Azula gameplay trailer. I wasn't sure which mode I was going to use right away, so I just decided to spend the whole first day running the blended mode. So you start off in focus mode, and then you end in Firelord mode if you lose a round. And let me tell you something, that first day really spoiled me. I won a lot of games. I don't know if that was because of all the casuals that came to the game, tourists that came to the game because they were really excited about the Avatar IP having a fighting game or just a video game in general, or if it was because, you know, I have some fundamental skill from other fighters that really kind of pushed me over the edge for a day 1 beta of a brand new fighting game. Woo! Alright, and let me tell you something, I was having a blast. Focus mode Azula, I was kind of just basically using her like a zoner. Which is, I mean, how you're supposed to, but I had no sauce yet. You see, I only spent a little bit in the lab, and then I immediately wanted to get into online matches because I want to see how the game felt for real. Like, obviously I wanted a lab eventually, but I just wanted to have fun for a little bit. So I found out that the regular auto combo does the same amount of damage as if you just do the actual inputs manually. So I thought, why would I use anything else? So yeah, I was just running focus mode Azula for a little bit, and I was having a good time. And then when I would lose a round, Firelord's stance would come out. And pretty quickly, I realized that while, yeah, you kind of take away from the zoning capabilities, unless you want to use her EX fireballs, you can get a lot of damage with the auto combo on Firelord mode Azula, because you could just spam light, and then light, and it'll loop it. It'll loop the auto combo into itself, whether you're mid-screen or at the wall. So that was really cool. That whole first day, I was having probably the most fun I've had in a video game in a long time. It was so fun, in fact, that even after the 3:45, I was playing the game on stream. Off stream, I decided to go play a little bit with my friends. So in that first day alone, I already had 6 hours. And boy, it was such a good time. But everything changed when day 2 attacked. Because day 2, I got my ass beat so bad. I think this is partially the employed debuff, but also I think I just started getting some real players in the game. Day 1, there were about 5,500 players online at once for the peak, but day 2, that number kind of dropped down to about 3.5, 3.8k. Listen, I knew this was coming. We all know this is coming. Not everybody likes fighting games. People think they want to get into fighting games, and then they play online and they realize that people are no-lifers and they are going to fuck around in this game a lot. So yeah, I spent all of day 2 running super long sets with people. At one point, I fought this Korra who went 20-1 against me. I'm very happy that she kept playing with me for that long, but good God, this game actually does need a limit. I'm not saying a quick match, but I hope when rank match comes out that the limit is like 2 or 3 Ws. I think a first to 3 would be better, but I wouldn't be mad about a first to 2. I've been doing first to 2s in every other game for a long time, but for how fast paced this game is and how many 2 touches I've seen in the game, I think that a first to 2 might be too quick. I think a first to 3 for the whole game, and then like if you're going to a tournament, like top 8 should be like a first to 5. I think that's the best way to play this game, and that's just my own personal opinion. The other thing I was doing for day 2, I was actually trying to learn a real combo instead of just running the light combo, and I decided to run Firelord mode Azula entirely. Just that is my character for now, and I'm sticking to that. And I will say, after playing Firelord mode Azula for the entire weekend, I'm even more excited to play characters like Ozai, Iroh, and Ty Lee. I'm a Fire Nation boy. I don't know what to tell you. I love the Air Nomads. I love the Water Tribes. I love the Earth Kingdom. But I've always been a Fire Nation stan forever. I think all of those characters are awesome. But yeah, so day 2 was a lot of just like trial and error. And it was also the first time I witnessed somebody rage quit. It's hard to call it a rage quit because they did wait until the very end of the match, but regardless, they quit out before I could even see Azula's animation pop up. So take that with a grain of salt of what rage quitting is, because I didn't really see real rage quitting until day 3 and 4. So on day 3, this is when I really started getting the flow of the game a little bit more, because during day 2, I forgot to mention, I was getting caught up by block strings constantly. Block strings in this game are kind of funny because like you would think that a lot of them are minus on block, but they're not. There are a lot of block strings that actually leave people plus on block. And not only that, they can chip you. They can just chip your health away slowly. This game punishes hyper defense with just blocking. That's why the flow button exists in the first place. Oh my God, the flow, dude. The flow button in this game is just so important. My last Avatar Legends video, I kind of went over it briefly and then just showed a couple matches, but the flow button is crucial to the game. I thought the flow button was really just like speedy dashes and like cool moves. No, flow is everything. Flow is the magical button of this game. It is your best friend, and you need to be using it when you think you should be. Even when you go unbalanced, if you can stay alive long enough to be unbalanced, the flow will come back way quicker than a lot of these other games that have a meter system like that. Anyways, so day 3. Day 3, I focused heavy on trying to get my flow options in, but also working on more optimal damage combos. And what I will say is that I was still running longer sets, and I was still struggling with one character. Everybody was complaining about Azula. Everybody was complaining about Sokka, but Toph is a nightmare for Firelord Azula. Toph can armor through every single option that I have to get in on an opponent. Oh, you want to do your jumping H? Fucking armor. Oh, you want to flow out of that? Command grab. Like, Toph was an absolute demonic entity to me on day 3. It was scary, honestly, every time. And you know what else? While we get into this, day 3 is when it really hit me that people don't want to fight Azula at all. I don't know if people are just afraid of being comboed with air dashes or something like that, or like they just fear the sauce that is the little baby Fire Lord. But it was so hard to find a match. And then the people that did want to fight me were demons. And I just made the joke where I was like, wow, so the scrubs don't want to fight Azula, and then the only people that do want to fight Azula are the ones that are like, I got this. Speaking of Toph, another character I was struggling with for a little bit is Korra. Korra, I don't think is an easy character to play because I didn't really play her much. I was so locked in on Azula, I forgot to try any of the other characters. But Korra, when I was fighting her, she's also one of those very offensively, very pressure, big damage characters. And luckily, a lot of her moves are really big and like they're really easy to react to. So getting off a flow option on a Korra isn't that challenging. So yeah, day 3, I was feeling a little bit more into it. I was getting more combos off. I was labbing the combos a little bit more, trying to get some bigger damage. I found a better wall combo or corner combo that I was able to use more frequently, but I was still struggling a little bit with mid-screen and like full screen combos because I still didn't really have the air dashing down yet. But regardless, day 3, I was feeling a lot better instead of like on day 2 where I basically went like 11 and 90. I think I went like 24 and like 56. Still not great. Still only like a 30% win rate, but why will we? Day 1, I had a 70% win rate, so I think this was comeuppance for all the scrubs that I took out. Honestly, I feel like I deserved it. Even though I was losing so much, I was always hitting that rematch button. I was like so locked in to getting better at this game, and I don't know if you guys know this, the only way I know how to get better at a video game is by playing stronger players and losing a lot, because losing is how you learn. And then day 4, yesterday, the final day of the beta. The final day of the beta, I had to work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and the entire day, all I could think about was the game. And I was also worried about when they were going to take it away from us. They didn't announce shit, okay? They have been so good about being communicative the entire weekend, and then for this final day for them not to say anything about like when it's over, or like are they extending it, or this announcement that they kept talking about because they felt bad about what happened during the beta. I was stressed out. I was hyper stressed out, and then I get home and I see the game still there, and I immediately booted that game up. And I'll tell you something, this time the games went a lot better. I think I did way better this time, and I instilled a rule in myself. I only ran first to 3s with everybody. And let me tell you something, that is the most fun way to play this game. First to 3s are the most fun way to play this game. Best of 5 sets literally just hit so much harder in this game. And I mean, once they're over, they're over. So sometimes you get somebody 3-0 and like you feel like you were only playing for 3 minutes straight, and you're like, wow, what the hell was that? But then the next game, you're in a very tense 2-2 final game, final round match, and it's intense, it's fast, it's fun. It was so cool, dude. It was at this point also that I was trying to actually learn Azula's air dashing combo mechanics. I was playing a lot online, and I had a lot of good flow moments, and this time I actually had, I think, 2 or 3 genuine rage quits. Whether it was like somebody that I went 1-1 with and they just dipped out after they beat me, man, why would we? That's, you know, neither here nor there, that's fighting games. But then a Katara and a Sokka both rage quit on me, and the first thought I had was just like, it must be a sibling thing, because I had not been around so many salty gamers than a Katara. Katara players are salty, and I'm sorry guys, but it's y'all's fault. I fought 5 Kataras the entire weekend, and 3 of the 5 all rage quit on me. So yeah, I was playing a bunch. I was still labbing. I was having such a good time. I fought a Korra, and I fought a Toph. I felt like I really fought all the cast this day. I even fought an Aang. I think I only saw 2 Aangs the entire weekend. You know how surprising that is for like the Avatar fighting game that nobody was playing? The OG Avatar? I don't know. Regardless, I think Aang is an interesting character, and I think that people just don't really understand him yet. I don't really get like his whole game plan yet. So you know what? We can forgive, we can forget. It's fine. So by the end of this stream, I decided that I was just gonna kind of hang out in the lab for a little bit, maybe try and learn a super hard combo. And while I was labbing that super hard combo, I realized just how like intensive these 2D fighters that are like about speed really are. You know, because I've been seeing these like insane combos on Twitter, like absolute like demonic level combos that like just have so many air dashes and cancels and like re-jumps and like, oh my god, it was honestly a lot. And I thought I was overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, like do I have to learn this in order to like play this game effectively? Like that seems like crazy. It feels like it's gonna take forever. But then I found a setup for a combo where it kind of starts one way, but then you can kind of finish it however you want. I think that's another thing about this game that I loved was the character expression. You could create your own combos as long as you kept it going. And you know what even the funniest part is that a lot of those insane combos that you see online, they're not even optimal for damage. That's the thing you gotta understand. Sometimes there are combo demons in games and all they care about is sauce. Me personally though, I prefer character mastery and competition over sauce. Does that mean I don't want to have sauce? Of course not. Of course I want to learn these crazy damage combos and do all this stuff. But as a newer to 2D fighters player, I decided that I was going to find one saucy combo and I'm just going to do that combo. And guess what, baby? We got it. And when all is said and done, the Avatar Legends, the fighting game beta, is fighting game of the year as of right now. I don't care about Tokon, I don't care about VF6, I don't care about, I don't even care about Tekken right now. I just want to get my hands back on this game. I've been saying that we are like in a fighting game renaissance for the past few years now, but this game, I think this might be the game that saves fighting games. I mean, with the crossplay enabled, the great netcode, and tournaments coming out, I don't think this game's gonna die super fast. However, I will keep saying this, it is up to us to make sure this game stays alive. I don't care if you get bored. Play the damn game, okay? Even if it's just for like 20 minutes a day. We need to keep this game alive. We need to keep bringing in new players. We need to keep the fucking crazy players invested in this game, okay? I need this game to thrive because I'm having more fun with this game than I've had with any game in the past like 4 years. It is addicting. And I'm pissed that I don't have it anymore. And I'm like looking through my library of like what game would even be relative to this game for the next 2 weeks while I wait for it, but so I don't lose any of my fucking abilities to play. I need a game to play that feels like this. And because I don't have this game, I'm pissed off. So anyways, the things I want after this beta, everything I know, definitely want some good combo trials. Also would really love if they made it a little bit more challenging to plug. I think if we're going to be playing ranked, if people are going to be plugging, there should be some type of penalty for people that click that quit to like main menu. I think there should be a penalty for that because we're already seeing people rage quit and it was just the beta. So that might be necessary too. Would also love if there was like a live leaderboard as well in the game. I think that would be super cool. And not just like around ranks, just like literally like numbers. Like I would love for people to be fighting for leaderboard spots at some point. The only other thing I would want is just more of the game. Swear, I'm serious. More of the game, please. I would also like a Zahir trailer and an Ozai trailer. And also, who the hell are the last two characters? Either way, that was my experience playing the Avatar Legends beta. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you played the beta, leave a comment down below of some of your wants and needs for the official release. And if you didn't play the beta, tell me who you were watching or what character looked the most interesting to you while watching content based around the beta. I am going to be a shell of a human being for the next few weeks while I wait for this game to come out. That's all for me. My name is Bonald Berry, and I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye.